I can dig it. Can you dig it?
I like it.
Sing choir.
It's not a choir, it's just me and you, Camille. It's the Reggie and Cami show.
Yes, hello. We are here live at your home, at your house, at your school, at your whatever establishment or wherever place you are right now. We're live with you.
On your phone.
Hey, if you're watching us at your church and you're showing all your friends, hey,
Hi.
how are you doing?
What's up?
If you're in a grocery store and showing everyone in the world,
Yeah.
hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
How's it going?
We're waving to you. We're saying hello just to you. Why? Because you are important. You are my friend. What's the rest of that song? You are important. You are my friend. Yeah, whenever that song goes,
that song.
look it up. That's a great song.
Friends are so important.
Yes, you did a great job singing the first time. Now this time you're doing a little bit too much. So, yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you this.
Like you're too close to be blowing a whistle beside somebody. That's like loud as I don't know what. Don't
I'm a
do that.
whistleblower.
Don't do that again. Let's start over.
Don would like if I did that.
Don.
Channel 9, he was a whistleblower.
Don't. Let's start over.
No.
You can't just be blowing.
Why?
in my
Was
ear.
that rude?
That was very rude.
Guess what? That's the topic of today. Things that are just rude.
That's just rude.
That's just rude.
That's just rude.
That is just rude.
Rude.
No matter how you say it, if you do these things that we're talking about today, they are considered to be very rude.
Rude.
Okay? So, Cami, you gonna start off first? Or
You want me to start or you
first?
want to start?
You tell me what you want to do.
I don't know. You can start if you want
You want me to start first?
to. Go for it.
Okay, my first one.
Uh-huh.
Okay? I want you to think on these things as I say these things.
Okay.
The narcolepsy listener, that's just rude. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I'm having a conversation with you and you fall asleep while I'm talking to you, that's just rude.
That's just rude. That's
What am I saying? It's rude.
It's rude.
I can't stand when you're trying to have a deep conversation with somebody and they fall asleep. Cammy, I'm just saying, when I'm having a conversation with people and you're trying to talk to them about something that's very important to you and they just fall asleep and tip over. Get some rest.
Wait.
Get some rest.
Wait.
I want to talk to you.
Wait. Call on me.
I want to have a conversation with you.
Call on me. Wait a minute.
Go ahead,
Because
Cammy.
you put my name
What
in
are you
there,
gonna
is
say?
that I am the person that does that. Now, have I fallen asleep when you've done one of those long-winded prayers? Yes. Yes, I have. I'm guilty. I admit it. The children also. They're guilty. They'll admit it. Sometimes, when you pray without ceasing, you literally took it as pray without ceasing, and it's past everyone's bedtime, and I've fallen asleep. I have. I admit it. But I don't fall asleep when you're just randomly talking to me.
First of all, if you're falling asleep while I'm trying to get a blessing to you, you're acting just like the disciples did when Jesus was praying. Jesus praying, he's talking about everything he's going through and what's about to transpire in his life, and they fell asleep.
Whoa.
You're just a disciple. Alright, guess what? What I'm going to say is that's rude, and it's also rude to be the person who's a personal selfie advisor. What am I saying? A personal selfie advisor is a person that every time we have a conversation with you, the conversation always comes to you being the one-up person.
The one-up person.
Yes, the one-up person.
One-up.
Yes. So, like, for example, if I'm talking to you about, today my day was great. I did this.
Yeah.
And then you talk about, well, my day was greater. I did this. Why every time the conversation go on, it always gotta be, you have to give one up? Why you can't just be a personal listener? Why you can't just be a personal listener? You know, because the word says, be slow to speak and quick to hear. But you always speaking first, and you never listening.
So you're referring to those people that are just narcissistic, like they have to direct the conversation back to themselves. You're trying to tell them something about you, and they just flip the conversation. They just
Turn
flip. They just flip the conversation back to themselves.
Yes, that's why I said selfie.
And
It's all about them. It's not about nobody else. No one's never in that picture but them.
that's just rude. I see exactly what you're saying. That's just rude.
Like
But
they're
that's
taking
rude.
up my section. That's just rude.
That's-
Cammy, it's your turn.
Okay. Cammy's number one.
Yes, Cammy's number one.
When we're talking about people that are being rude,
Yes, yes,
you know,
yes.
every now and then, you know, your family, maybe even you and some friends, maybe even you and some coworkers, you're sitting around and you're thinking, man, I'm hungry.
I am.
I'm starving.
Yes, I am.
I'm famished.
Why not me?
My navel is touching my spine.
I need to eat something.
Yeah. And then that one person walks in reeking of different fast food places and things and greases and so forth and so on. And everybody's going, what's that? Somebody got something to eat? Somebody? And they plop their big hips down and start eating in front of you. That's just rude.
I ain't sharing
That's
nothing.
just rude.
Not sharing.
You
no
didn't
meat.
tell anyone you were going out. You didn't offer to pick up the food for the group. What did you decide to do? Get yourself something, come back and eat in front of everybody. That's just rude.
That's rude. I remember a time that somebody else did some rude things. Like someone had been sitting at the house, ain't ate all day. And then they come in the house with food. And they ain't bring me nothing to eat. That's just rude.
Is this show going to be about me? Period.
How do you know I'm talking about you? I could have been talking about somebody else.
By your body language. I know you're talking about
I'm just
me.
telling you, like the people say back in the day, whoever barks the loudest, they may be guilty. And you may be barking right now.
What's your number two, Reggie?
My number two goes a little something like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rude person.
Okay.
Taking over a song while someone else is leading.
Let's show what that looks like.
Hey, Cammy. I got the song, Sing a Happy Birthday to You on your birthday. This is just for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Do you want to sing a happy
birthday?
Do you want to see a happy birthday?
Happy
Happy beep 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 birthday, Cammy. Happy birthday, Cammy. Happy birthday, Cammy. Yeah.
No.
That's rude.
You ain't feeling it.
You ain't feeling
You
nothing.
ain't feeling it. You're being rude.
You're being rude. That's not no order.
It's out of order.
That's not no order.
It's out of order.
It's not about you today. It's about somebody else. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to someone else.
What?
This song was not dedicated to you. It was dedicated to somebody else. That ain't cool. That's just rude.
It is.
Rude for no reason.
Yep.
Cammy, what's your next? Number two.
Cammy's number two.
Yes, how does it go?
You know what's just rude? When you're sitting and you're enjoying your show and you're wholeheartedly into it, like, yeah, can't wait to see what happens next. Oh, popcorn. Yeah, let's turn it up a bit. You know, someone comes in the room, they plop their big hips. Everyone has big hips, just in case you didn't know. Plops their big hips down and just changes the channel. I woke up. Excuse. I was watching that. I was watching
the game was coming on.
But I was watching what was on. Me.
Hey, but watch this. How about watch this? And watch this too. How about this one? Was that rude enough for you?
It's just rude. What's your number 3, Reggie?
Cami, are you really, was that shade?
Yeah, that was shade.
You trying to say
You knew I was watching that show. You knew I was. He knew I was watching that show.
But sometimes, guys, you can be my testament to my testimony.
What?
Sometimes it's just a test.
A test, eh?
The test of the emergency broadcast service announcement. That show was whack. So let's watch basketball.
No. See, because here's the problems. Here's the problem. Now, back in the days, if it was 90s, it was the 90s or the 80s or the 70s or something like that, I could see, you know, the father coming in from work and just changing the channel. There's only one color television set in the whole house. But this is 2018. We got these, we got these, we got those, we got those. We got 4 TVs in the house, flat screen. You can change the channel and put it on anywhere. But no, you want to come to the television that somebody's already watching and just, I say, rude. What's your number 3, Reggie?
That's not rude. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to cover it on this section. But I'll tell you what is rude.
Uh-huh.
My number 3 is rude.
Okay, let's
This one is something that I've seen all the time.
What's that?
I've experienced people doing this everywhere I go.
Okay.
Using your Bluetooth
Uh-huh.
in public,
Yeah.
in a public setting.
Yeah.
And people think you're talking to them when you're not talking to them at all.
That is rude. That's just rude.
You inside the customer service line.
Yep.
You're going to the counter.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to ring your stuff up.
Yep.
And you still having a conversation with Sally on the phone.
Bluetooth can get you every time.
You still having some conversation with Rodriguez on the phone. You having a phone conversation with Jamario on the phone. And all the customer person is trying to do is they're trying to take your order.
Yes.
They're trying to make sure you have what you have. But then you have the audacity to be mad if you end up paying more. It may be your fault. You have to pay attention. You need to make sure that you're listening to the person who's trying to ring you up. You don't want nobody talking, having other conversation with you while you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
So give them the attention that they need
And dessert.
and deserve.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your number 3?
Cami's number 3.
Go ahead with your number 3.
You know, I don't understand why fashion designers make low-rise pants. But it's been my experience that a lot of people have more bottom than they have pants.
Yes.
And when these people sit down,
Bottom pants.
the lower they go, the lower their pants goes. And you know,
That's why they call lowriders.
crack heels. Say it with me.
Crack heels.
Crack heels. But for some reason, these people that wear these pants, they don't feel the breeze as it goes across, you know? And as I say, crack kills. So when I'm sitting behind you, if I'm in the desk behind you, if you're sitting near me and you go to reach over to get something, or you know, reach over to get the salt even, you're offending me. That's just rude.
Plumber's bottom.
Rude.
I think she's saying plumber's bottom.
Rude.
You're not working right now.
You don't feel that. You don't feel that breeze.
That's just rude.
Do you not feel that?
I think that's why they invented lap cloths in church.
Well, cover it up.
If you have on low rise, please don't go to the altar and sit down.
Touch your neighbor, say longer shirt, longer shirt, longer shirt.
Don't go to the altar and bend down.
Yes.
Cover yourself up.
A whole drape on your back. A whole drape on your back.
That's just rude. So, do you have any others?
That was it for me. You have any others?
I always have one up my sleeve, but
Oh,
today
oh.
I don't.
Oh.
So we're going to go ahead and end the show
Uh-huh.
right here,
Right now.
right now.
Okay?
But remember,
Remember.
somewhere you may be in life,
Yeah.
you may come across something that may be just rude.
Just rude.
Like walking down the street and a person is driving and it's raining outside, then you speed and hit the water trail and the water goes on someone's face. That's just rude.
Hey, I'm walking in.
Or blowing the horn
Uh-huh.
at someone who's 87 years old as she's driving.
Oh,
That's rude.
Oh,
That's just rude.
Whatever you do,
Yeah.
think before you react. All right? You need to be a great thinker,
Uh-huh.
a great listener,
Uh-huh.
a great conversation person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's going to be a time
Yeah.
when you want someone to pay attention to you.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be that person who's considered rude, look at yourself.
And make good decisions.
Like someone told me a long time ago, if you're the greatest person in the group that you're in, you might need to find another group. Does that make sense? No, because I said it wrong, and I don't have time to fix it. So remember, we love you, and we love everyone, and everything we do here at the Reggie Cami Show.
it's all in love.
It's all in love. Peace and happiness. Enjoy yourself. See you next Tuesday.
Twice born.
Okay, bye.